Hello everybody and welcome back to another video by Pro Dr. Dank. Right, so in this video we are about to embark on a journey to Innsbruck from Genoa as part of the Flyuk's Virtual Airlines Dangerous Airports in Europe tour. It's one of the many tours you can get your hands on doing if you join the Flyuk Virtual Airline, regarding you meet the type ratings and rank. Yes, the V does have a rank structure in it, but I'm going to be doing a video more about that in the near future. So, I've just currently pushed back. We are on the Vatsim network. Unfortunately, there are no controllers in the area, but I'm still choosing to stay on the Vatsim network just in case there are any other planes or around, or see if we get any interaction. So, without further ado, let's begin our taxi to runway 28. So, just getting in the cockpit now. Auto throttle's on, flight director's on, train buttons on, flaps are set to take off. Speed brakes set to RTO, altimeter is set, lights are on, passenger seatbelt signs are on, we've got lights on, and so, without further ado, let's get into it. Just get my feet on the rudder pedals here. I will also post my PC requirements, what I'm currently running, and also all the hardware I have it down below in the info section. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Genoa traffic, Skyways 5633, Boeing 737 is currently taxiing to runway 28. Going for a runway 28 takeoff. And we'll be going for an initial climb of 5,000 feet on departure. Now, even though there's no one on the network nearby me, it's just nice to know, nice to give the heads up, and also to keep your skills current. So we're just taxiing to the runway there. I believe that was a stealth plane I've just came into. There, I don't know what was going on there. So we're slowly taxiing to runway 28. So we're now coming up to taxiway Mike onto Golf 7. Now for this one, for this airport, you've got to taxi down the runway, turn around at the bottom of the runway. So we're coming up the runway holding point here. There is no traffic. I do not believe there's anyone coming in. If you notice, I'm not using my hands to control the plane. If you're lucky enough to get yourself a set of rudder pedals, all you really need to do is just use rudder when taxiing. No need to put your hands on the yoke or joystick, whichever peripheral you are using. So, joining on to runway 28/10. 10 is on the right, 28 is on the left. 28 is the one we're going to be taking off from. Total flight time is about an hour and a half to Innsbruck, and we'll be landing at runway 08. So we're just slowly on the taxi. I'm going to set my runway's climb speed of about 220, because below 10,000 feet you want to stay below 250 knots on the Vatsim network, especially. Got 5,500 set. We're going to climb the runway heading for about, till we get to about 1,000 feet altitude, and then we'll start engaging the autopilot. Our first waypoint is 420. Way. It's a good number for some. I'll speed up the taxiway here. How beautiful does Genoa look? Got the lighthouse there over there in the distance. It's actually classed as a landmark on Microsoft Flight Sim. So we're heading down past the displacement threshold, which is this area here. Got the turn in there. We'll turn back around, back on ourselves, line ourselves up on here, and then on these markings, and then we'll roll for takeoff. Now, personally, in my opinion, I think this is probably one of the best airports I've visited. And I also think Flyuk, which is Innsbruck, which we are heading to, is also one of the best airports I've been to. I love flying in there. It's been a while since I flew in there, so I'm excited to get back into landing there. It's a wonderful approach. Even in the night time and the daytime, it is just a magnificent approach. So, full right rudder, I've just overshot it there. Bringing it back round. Let's get ourselves back in the cockpit. Get ourselves lined up. Genoa traffic Skyways 5633 is taking off runway 28. Oh, got a bit carried away on there. And we will now slowly increase the power. Airspeed live. Keeping that rudder on the centre line. 80 knots. Come to V1. Rotate. Didn't want to come out there. Positive rate climb, gear up, flaps away. So we're going to climb to get about 1,000 feet. Going to begin our turn. We're at 1,000 feet. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to engage the autopilot, LNAV, flight level change. So the plane will start following the track. I'm going to go all the way up to $30,000. Stunning view of Genoa. So because we're in uncontrolled airspace, I'm just going to do an unrestricted climb to level 300, 30,000 feet. So this is a weird departure. Okay, landing lights are off. Turn lights are off. Taxi light is off. Passenger seatbelt is now on auto. Train button can go off, and we will get the weather. Now I do see a plane on the way up. Right. I thought I lost the track there, so we're going to be doing another right turn, yeah? Look at that glorious sunshine. Well, sunset. Believe that is the French coast. So, right, folks. I believe that is our... Oh, we need to go through our departure checklist. So, make sure we've got everything away for departure. Right. Landing gear is off. Flaps are away. Auto brake set to off. Lights are off. Landing lights, runway lights, taxi lights off. Passenger seatbelt sign is set to auto. Speed is good. Still climbing. That is off. I believe, folks, we are good to go. So folks, we are still climbing. I've just had to turn the barometric pressure to standard because we've reached our transition level. Still keep maintaining the speed here. We are now flying past our departure airport. It is out here on our left. Dog is going haywire. There's Genoa down there. I think the dog's enjoying this flight more than me. Nah, of course I'm enjoying it as well. I think the dog is getting a bit too excited. So that it is, folks. That's it for now. And this video, well, I shall see you guys in while we are in cruise. So folks, we are up now in cruise level. We've got a fellow online player there. Obviously I don't know if he's on Vatsim himself. Still on the Vatsim network. It's been pretty quiet, although we did have a lot fly past a lot, but he didn't give away anything worth noting. So we're currently at our cruise altitude of 30,000 feet. Our speed is climbing to 300. That's the fastest we can go at this altitude. Weather's looking pretty fine, so I'm pretty hopeful that we can get a good landing, all things considered. Still over northern Italy at the moment. I believe we've just flew past Piacenza, and everything seems normal. So we're just coming up to what is the beginning of the Alps. So I shall see you guys when we are about to land. Welcome folks, we are just about to begin our approach into Innsbruck. Just coming up to the D cell. Currently going at 179 knots, we're at flight level 110. We were low up, but I decided to go quite higher up because I wasn't trusting the terrain and the direction in which the plane was going, just for safety reasons. So we've just gone past runway 08, which is our arrival runway. I've let anyone know the traffic which is coming in there, that I will be approaching runway 08. So we're just going to the final waypoints of the journey. Now if you look on here, took us straight off Elm and on a Whiskey India 88. But we're going to be coming slightly off track and anyway, because we want to be getting nice and centre line for that runway. In fact, what I might do is start the left base now actually. Or is it a bit too far? I think it's a bit too far. I'm going to wait a bit. Then I'm going to start descending and turning left. So what I might do actually is start descending now. Innsbruck traffic Skyway is 5633 is beginning its left base onto final for runway 08. Let's get the heading. In fact, how close is that runway? So we're just slowly tracking as we are descending. I want to keep in this valley. Follow the valley through.
Caution, terrain.
No, no,
Caution, terrain. Terrain, pull up. Terrain, pull up. Terrain, pull up.
oh dear.
Terrain, pull up.
Right. Got eyes on the runway. Taking it off autopilot and we're going in manually. Let's get those buzzers off. Right, runway. Another notch of flaps. Ease off the throttle cause we're gaining altitude and we're still too high. Just narrowly, it's a narrow valley this, very challenging. So, at the right runway track, just slowly lower the descent. Oh, I'm nervous. Always nervous around this area. Keep the power stable. Don't want to drop too much altitude off. Go full flaps. Still quite high. Just want to ease up on that descent rate slightly, keep it nice and even. Get that speed up a bit more. Coming in a bit too slow. Weather's looking good, it's nice and calm. Oh boy, here we go. Slowly bringing it in. Still too high. Bring it down slightly. Yep, it's going to add some speed, but right, bit of wind, straighten it up.
Traffic.
Oh, I'm fighting with it, yeah, and 1000. Keeping the speed nice, angle of attack is nice. Get that center line through. 500.
4 on sink rate. 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 Sink rate.
Oh, that was rough. That was rough, but we made it. Oh, sigh of relief. Right. Flaps away, spoilers away. APU start. Oh, that was rough. Right, auto brakes off. Flaps are retracted. Everything is Gucci. Get back onto the rudder pedals. Start taxiing. Innsbruck traffic Skyways 5633 is taxiing to the gate. Oh, we'll get better at me taxiing eventually. Think I'm just gonna go for this one straight up here. If there is one up here, I don't think there is. Okay, we're not going for that one. We'll not go for that one. Okay, I'm just gonna pull up on the left here. So, just make sure I've got some distance from that CRG, and I'm just gonna pull up here. And there we go. Park. Park and brake is set, and there you have it, folks. Landing in Innsbruck. Wasn't exactly the best. In fact, let's have a check. I'm gonna let you know. End flight. Let's see what the statistic was. I'm not looking for this. Oh, 871 feet per minute landing rate. Not my best, but I was slightly nervous going into there. So, but we made it down. That's the main thing. A few people might have to have some back surgery after that, so I do apologise. But I believe that is it for today's video, folks. I do hope you enjoyed this one, and don't forget to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you've got any further questions, please leave them down in the comments below, and I shall see you guys next time.